and Lulu.
All right, one more reason to subscribe back to Disney, and that is the Mandalorian Season 3 trailer has dropped.
Mm-hmm.
I have to say, this has gotten me to rethink the way like shows should be created. Here's the thing, right? I'm not one of the Star Wars fans that really care that much about Boba Fett, right? Which is kind of where this is a spin-off from. He was barely in the movies. Yeah, he was cool, but there's nothing about him. So for them to make a whole show built around this kind of warrior people was like, that's a hell of a bet, right? But it's worked. It's worked so well because the whole concept, the way they done it, and this is advice I think I'm going to give to all the people who are making shows. Like, it's that don't go too big initially. Don't overpromise. Keep it simple. Every story real type. Focus on the people, the characters. Because that was the first season, which was so good. Mm-hmm. Every episode, like, it felt satisfying to watch. And you got to meet the little baby Yoda, because that's all we knew him then. And then we got Mando, who you never really could see for the most part. And it worked.
It definitely worked.
Like, you loved it.
Simple, because I can't understand it.
There's something to be said about just keeping it simple but intimate. That's kind of the idea, is like, don't blow your budget out and build something that was, at the end of the day, like, no one wants to watch it. You spend all this money and you fail. It's like how you should do a startup. I think that's really what my sort of epiphany was when I watched this is really smart. And so they went to season 2, it got bigger, and Luke Skywalker came in. Now season 3, like, we expect bigger things. We expect it to go into new territory, deeper into the stories.
Don't be disappointed in this one.
Now I'm over anticipating.
Yeah, sounds like you are expecting too much.
You know what? Maybe, but I feel like it's the right amount of additional expectation. All right, so let's check this out. By the way, if you want more cool commentary, well, subscribe to this channel.
And if you want some hotness, check out my fantasy show.
To season 3 too.
It builds up.
It builds up.
That's right.
Our people are scattered like stars in the galaxy. What are we?
There's a lot more on
There's
me.
a lot of them. Wait. Did he just recruit more of his
Being a
people?
Mandalorian's not just learning about how to fight. You also have to know how to navigate the galaxy. That way, you'll never be lost.
Is he teaching us?
I love the relationship dynamic.
I'm going to Mandalore. So that I
Going
may
back.
be forgiven for my transgressions.
May the Force be with you!
This is the way.
There's something dangerous happening out there. And by the time it
See, look
becomes
at the
big enough for
budget.
you to act,
Look at that budget.
it'll be too late.
Holy
What's that?
Hang on, kid. This is the way.
Oh.
And now he's going to take a
Yeah.
3-day nap.
But hopefully,
He always had that
hopefully
power.
He's like,
Right? He always had,
learned
even
it.
from the first one. Remember, there's that big old
I
beast?
know, but hopefully,
then he would be like,
hopefully this time. Hopefully this time he's a lot stronger and he's able to know how to use his power, right? By the way, I'm so cold, like behind me.
why are you...
I'm like,
So first off, she's wearing this because we almost usually wear the same thing. She has not washed that in like 6 months. She said, babe, it smells so bad now.
you
That
don't
is the
have
way.
to tell them that.
have a way of making reaction videos. That is the way.
That is the way for us to save time.
Okay. So
let's go back.
So how do they communicate? So I don't understand how Mando and Grogu are actually communicating, because it sounds like he's actually trying to teach him how to navigate now. I'm like, that seems like deep shit. It's like, books, stuff. It's always been questionable if he understands to that level, that like this kid, you know what I'm saying? Because it always feels like it just culminates with where he's just going to eat something on the ground. You know what I'm saying? It's like he's almost like a smart dog level where you could teach him to sit, but not quite anything beyond that. So
he's a lot smarter, John.
Maybe I'm just not getting his intellectual capability.
Oh, I'm so excited.
So I always wonder, like, why does he still wear the helmet? He holds value in it somehow. He holds value in being that, but it's clear like they don't want him there still. So like at this point, like, wear your helmet when you want to, but otherwise, why have a sweaty head the whole time? I still don't get that either.
No, he needs it on.
You're paying this dude Pedro way too much money not to see his face. You know what I'm saying? That's why, like, when you ever notice, like, when in Iron Man, you rarely see Iron Man with the mask on all the time. It's always off so you can see the actor, because that's what you pay good money for. And this is like one of those things where I actually do think it's pretty smart. Maybe he doesn't have to go act. Maybe who actually the person in that is, and all he is somebody else, and all the main actor has to do is just come and do a couple of voiceovers like The Simpsons. Cheaper budget.
Maybe. That sucks, though.
No, I bet he loves that.